Hi, Dan Fatica here of DJF, and I've just finished up writing an article which is going out very shortly. It's built around the Rightmove house price index, which is driven by Rightmove, what they're seeing on their portal and the data analytics from there. Save people sort of going through the detail of theirs. We've surmised what our key takeaways are, and also given a bit of indication of what investors should be thinking about as they're reading through this data. What does it all mean for me as an investor? And I've got those summaries just here. Key considerations at the moment. I mean, the summary is that records have been set and demand is high. There's the highest growth in the average asking price for the past 4 years, and that the speed of vendors securing a buyer is increasing massively. It's down nearly half from after the first lockdowns were eased. We do expect those to slow now that parts of the country are going back into a tier 2 and a tier 3 phase. But stepping away from that, what does this trend and what does this picture mean for investors? And the key considerations that I see, or that I think people need to be aware of, are the effect of working remotely. Okay, there is a big boom at the moment of working remotely. Are those cities going to have as big a pull, or is there going to be a move of the populace more to the suburbs? The stamp duty holiday is a big factor. It's getting talked about a lot and a lot of airtime. Does that actually affect your market? I know that for projects being bought in Scotland, in the northeast, in the northwest and South Wales, and some in the Midlands as well, up to £125,000 as an investor, this stamp duty holiday makes no difference to that market. Absolutely no difference. You're still going to be on a 0% if you're buying your first, so the PPR market is not particularly changed. People buying their homes, that is, and those that are buying for investments are usually doing it in a company at the moment, given the recent tax changes, and they're already paying a 3% surcharge on this. So that band 0 to 125, which a number of our clients are very busy in that space, buying low value properties, adding value, refinancing out. The buy, refurbish, rent, refinance model. Too many R's, I get lost in those. So that's something to think about, the actual effect of that on your particular market. And saving stimulus. God, in the last 6 months, 12 months, well, not 12, 6 to 9 months, people have been locked in their houses. Some have been earning the same. Certainly among the white collar community, there's just been a move to go to desktop and almost carrying on as normal. There's not the opportunity to spend this money that people were earning in their pay packets, and on top of that, there's been huge stimulus to everyone that has a pulse and runs a small company, being entitled to take a £50,000 bounce back loan. So where does that money go? You know, there is a lot out in the system, and that's required to take on an economic downturn and help. But that money is flowing about. So does that come into things? Finally, the sales that are subject to contract today, and this is the most critical point I feel for investors. Agreeing a sale subject to contract today does not mean that that property is sold. You know, a great number of these will fall out of bed, and if you are out putting offers in, keep those properties in your spreadsheets and do follow up every 3 to 4 weeks. Is that property still moving forward to exchange? And please continue to do so until you are told that that property has completed on, because as investors, you get paid most for being there to solve people's problems, and a vendor is most desperate after they've just lost a sale at the 11th hour. So just a few considerations to think about. Again, this article is going to be going out over the next week or so, freely available, so check it out, and would love to hear your feedback. Thanks guys, take care, bye bye.